Okay, it says I'm live and I can't tell if I need to change my settings. Hold on just a second. Oh my heavens. Yep. Hold on just a second. All right. I don't know if that's any better. I don't know if it's the same. It's hard to tell. But hello there. I am here ready to celebrate 6 years of having my channel. It's my 6-year channel-versary. Actually, it was on Wednesday. Wednesday the 6th was my actual 6-year anniversary date, and I was supposed to have done a live stream on that day, but I was on with Microsoft trying to sort out issues with my new laptop the entire day and did not even get to finish up with them until literally just a few minutes before the notifications were due to go out that I was going to start my live stream in a half an hour, which was not going to happen. There was no way it was going to happen on Wednesday. So, hello, Finlay. How are you? I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I've been having lots of issues this week trying to sort out things with this new laptop and everything. So I'm hoping that you can hear me. Let me see if this, I don't know. Can you hear me? Thank you. Can you hear me? Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell. I don't really see anything happening. There's like a little thing at the bottom that shows you the sound, but it's not doing anything. So I really wasn't sure. Yeah, I was supposed to have done this live stream on Wednesday, my actual channelversary date, but it was not going to work out since I was on with Microsoft the entire day. Oh, okay. Well, and I just wasn't sure because I mean, just a few minutes ago when I came on here to try to start get ready to go live, it kept asking me to have permission to access the camera and everything, and I'm like, there's nowhere to give you permission to do it. And I had to start searching like really fast to try to figure it out, and it turns out that I use Opera browser, and I had to go into the settings there and it was blocked for some reason. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had to unblock it. And this whole week has just been crazy. But y'all, I am ready. I'm ready to celebrate my channelversary. Thank you very much. And I have a sad piece of this blueberry cheesecake. And when I went to go take it out of the little package that it was in and put it on the plate, the whole bottom crust stuck to the package. And so it's kind of a mess. But that's okay. I'm sure it's still going to taste good. So I'm going to go ahead and eat it because I'm hungry. I'm ready for it. And I don't like to wait for stuff. That's really good. But this cheesecake, you can't let it sit out for very long. So I knew I needed to eat it soon. Yeah, it's amazing that it's actually been 6 years that I've had this channel. That's right. Yeah, I wish that she would be here, but her Sundays are her one day out of the week that she kind of just like gets away from everything. So I don't expect her to show up. She's so busy all the time. Well, thank you, Green Rose. I'm glad you made it. I really wasn't sure if anybody was going to make it because everything got so screwed up this week trying to schedule this thing. And then I noticed earlier today I had scheduled it on the wrong day. I had it scheduled for yesterday. I was just like, oh God, it's just been crazy. It really has just been kind of a bit of a nightmarish week. But I'm so glad to be here and celebrating with you. And having my cheesecake. It's quite tasty. Not bad for 7-Eleven, you know what I mean? So how are you doing, Green Rose? I haven't seen or heard from you much this week, so I was wondering what was going on. Everything going all right in your neck of the woods? I don't know if these little plate sounds will be ASMR or not, but maybe. All gone. That didn't take long. And I don't know how the stream is going as far as like how smooth it is or anything. I've about given up. Oh, really? Well, nothing wrong with that. That sounds good. Yeah, I've about given up on trying to figure out what to do about my streaming quality and stuff. I don't know. I've had everybody working on everything. I've had Microsoft working with me to help me with this stuff. I've had the HP people helping me with this new laptop. I've had the internet service checking my internet and trying to make some adjustments with it. I mean, I'm literally at the end of the rope. I don't know what else to do. So I just hope it's okay. But I do really like this new laptop. I'm very happy with it. I mean, I have had some issues, but hopefully they're straightened out. Now that I've had all this stuff done to it since I got it. It's like I've only had it a week. Oh my gosh, and spent half the week with Microsoft and HP. But I'm glad that at least I have a warranty on this thing so that they are able to help me with it. So that's been really good. And I haven't been skating. The last time I went skating was that video that I put up that I showed that really horrible thing that I added the circus music to it because of the just circus like experience of it. That was the last time I've been skating. But I had a dream last night that I was skating, and oh my God, it was glorious. I literally put on my skates and was just skating and skating, and everything was beautiful and smooth, and it was just everything was wonderful. And then I woke up and realized it was a dream. And then I was so disappointed because I was like, man, that's what I want. I want to really skate like that. And it wasn't real. So that was kind of disappointing. But I sure enjoyed it while I was dreaming it. So I hope you don't have a big lag again, Green Rose. If you do, just keep like moving that little thing across. I hope so. Hello there, James. Thank you for coming in. I think you've been here about 6 years, haven't you? You've been around for a long time. You've been commenting on my videos for many years. So I don't know if it's been 6 years, but it's been a long time that you've been around. So I appreciate you coming in. But yes, Green Rose, I do need to get my skates back on. I'm hoping I can this week. I really hope this week will be not so crazy. Seems like yesterday. Yeah. I mean, it's so weird when I think how long it's been. It's like, it doesn't seem like it in some ways. And then in other ways, it seems like it's been longer than that. But I'm glad I'm still here doing it. I do enjoy it. And I really wish I were doing it a lot more. It's just trying to find the time and trying to find times when it's not too loud. And I don't know how loud this is because I've got my fan on high. It's just too hot. And since this is not an ASMR stream, with where it's supposed to be quiet, I'm not trying to be quiet in this stream. Well, actually, when I started the channel, it was not long after I found out about ASMR. I've experienced it my entire life, but I never knew that it was an actual thing and that there was like a name for it. But a little over 6 years ago, I was having trouble sleeping. And so I went onto YouTube and I typed in soft spoken voices because that's something that I really like. I love to hear a soft spoken voice. It makes me very sleepy. So I thought, well, maybe that would help if I could find something. I didn't even think I'd find anything. And then all these videos came up and it said ASMR. And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I had no idea. I had to look it up because I didn't know what it was. But as soon as I watched the first video, which was Whispers Red, hers was at the very top because she had some video that was up there that she was doing soft spoken. And as soon as I watched it, I was like, oh my God, this is like so wonderful. And I was just so excited to know that, this experience that I've always had was a real thing and that other people experienced it too. And so that's how I ended up getting into it because I thought, man, I love that so much that I would like to make videos doing it. Well, she was one of the first. I mean, there were some other ones. I forget the name of the person. For a long time, I thought the very first one was Maria. That's, gentle whispering. I thought she was the very first one, but it wasn't actually her. There was some other person that was the very first person that ever did it. And then she apparently, I guess, didn't like continue on with it, but then it took off somehow. Yeah, it was just, it was crazy because when I first started doing ASMR, there were not very many channels out there doing it. I mean, it was like not really a thing at that time. I mean, it was kind of, I mean, there were people doing it, but it wasn't like well known or anything like that. And that's how I got into it. And I thought because I was getting into it at the beginning of it, I would have thought that my channel would have grown, pretty quickly since it was becoming so popular. But it just never did. And I mean, I still am not to 1,000 subscribers. As I sit here right now, after 6 years, I'm still not at 1,000 subscribers. And there's channels that have started, doing ASMR, 2 months ago that are well over 1,000 subscribers already. And I've been at it this long and still not there. I keep trying and hoping, hoping for the day. I was really hoping that I would be able to celebrate that at my 6-year anniversary. I was hoping I would get there because I was so close. Because I'm like 20 away or something like that, 20 something away, somewhere around there. It fluctuates every day because every day I look, it'll like be up and then it'll go down and up and down and up and down. So it's like somewhere around 20 away at this point. But I would have thought in 6 years, I would have been long past that by now. Well, I hope so. I really do. I hope so. I mean, I know that not all of my videos are typical ASMR stuff, but I don't think it needs to be. I mean, especially nowadays with so many channels. Yeah, and that's what I was really hoping for. I was hoping that, maybe since I did that collab with Linda, that, that would have, I was hoping it would get me there. And it got me close, really close. But I'm still not there. But I'm hoping it'll be, I really hope I get there by the end of the year. It would be great if I could actually get there by the end of the year. I'm not going to hold my breath, but, I mean, there's people that get thousands of subscribers in a day. And, I struggle to get 20 in months. So, but I know that, all my videos are not going to be typical ASMR. And I always have white noise with my fan, which not everybody likes. So it's like, I don't have the soundproof room or anything like that. And, I mean, I do feel like I have a decent camera and I have a good microphone. I have a Blue Yeti and a Logitech C920, which are good quality, things. But I know, seriously, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what in the world do I have to do that's not like, nasty or something? I was like, I don't want to do anything like that. Because I'm sure, I probably could if I got on here and was like, just, trying to, look like some of these channels that are just, you can tell by their thumbnails that it's all about sex, that's really what it is for them, even though it's, made for TV kind of thing or whatever. But you can tell if I did that, then I might have more subscribers, but that's not what I want to get there with. I don't want to do that to get the subscribers. I want the subscribers because they actually enjoy my videos. It's like I want people to subscribe because they go, oh, I really enjoy her videos. I like the way she speaks or, the way she does this or that, whatever. So, and there's some people that pay for subscribers, but I'm not going to do that either. It's like if I was going to do that, I would have done that years ago at this point, but I'm not going to do that. It's like I want it to be real. I want my subs to be legitimate people that really want to be here and really want to watch my videos. Even if some of them are a little outside the ASMR box. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and seeing that's just not, I don't want that at all. That's just not what I'm after. And that's the sad part too, is that, unfortunately ASMR has been sexualized over time, and that's not what it is. It's really not. It's not that, and it makes me sad that people have turned it into that, because that's not, I mean, for anybody who really truly experiences ASMR, it has nothing to do with sex at all. But I still enjoy watching the videos. I'm telling you, I fall asleep almost every night watching Linda. I almost never see her entire video because somewhere in the video I fall asleep. It just, I love her videos. I still do love KO ASMR as well. And I mean, she's really, her channel's like blown up. She has really taken off big time. She's becoming a really large channel now. And I do love to watch her too. Sometimes I can't decide who to watch. But I watch Linda the most just because, she's a friend. I mean, she's such a dear friend to me that, I watch her videos more than anybody else's, but I fall asleep to them. So I hardly ever see one all the way through. But that's okay, because that's the point, that's the whole point, is to help you fall asleep. But I still want to do some of my all about atmosphere videos, which are not really going to help people fall asleep. And I admit that they're probably not. I know, I wish she would too. I noticed that she did do a collaboration with a bunch of different ASM artists. I wish I could have been a part of that, but she didn't ask me, so. But it could be that, maybe because, the quality of her channel is a certain way, hers are very quiet in the background and stuff. And so a lot of people may not want me to do it because I do have white noise. I mean, my videos are not totally silent, and they never will be. They never will be, because that's just not going to happen. Unfortunately, I mean, when living in a hot country like Thailand, there's no way I could turn my fan off to try to keep it silent. And with the traffic and the roosters and everything, it's like, no. It's like I can cut out the roosters and cut out the traffic, but to sit here and try to make a video with no fan, I would die. I mean, I would literally just be passing out, and my makeup would just be running down my face because I would be pouring in sweat. It would just not be, it wouldn't be a pleasant experience for anybody. But yeah, I've enjoyed being here doing these videos all these years. And I mean, there was a period of time that I stopped, but that was because I was going through a lot of personal stuff, and I couldn't do videos for a little while during that time. But as soon as I kind of got past that stuff, then I got back into it again because I really do enjoy it. And I hope that people will enjoy, you know, some of the videos that I do that aren't typical ASMR, because I don't think every video has to be to put you to sleep. I don't think they all have to be that way. I mean, because I watch, Southern ASMR sounds. And I love, when I watch her videos, it's not to sleep. It's for the enjoyment and the entertainment, because I love to watch, her role play videos and stuff because they're hilarious. I mean, she is just freaking hilarious. And so I'm watching it for the entertainment versus to go to sleep by. So, I'm hoping that some people will want to watch those types of videos that I do that aren't necessarily going to lull you to sleep. And I want to do another one of me and Linda at the club, at the VIP lounge. I loved those videos. They were so much fun to make. Of course, my setup isn't the same, so I'd have to like, I could work it in. I could fix it. I like things to be like, I was talking about this before. It took me a while to figure out what the heck I was trying to say. Um, and now I've forgotten it again. And I looked it up when we were talking about it before. Continuity, continuity person. You know, it's like I like those videos to all, you know, it's like every time I do one, I want the background to match, you know, because I'm at the same place, you know, each time or whatever. But I could just say, "Oh, look, they've redone the VIP lounge. It's new and different." So I could change it up. But it would be fun to do that again. And I really need to do one. I love to do the space lounge and stuff like that that I did where we were supposed to be in outer space going to some other planet, you know. And I'd like to do one of those with, you know, as with having Linda there with me. Well, thank you. I mean, I am proud of what I've done. It's just sometimes I do get sad. It kind of depresses me a little bit because I feel like, you know, I've put a lot of time and effort into it. And then, you know, it's kind of hurts, you know. And I mean, I'm just being honest for anybody that watches this. I'm not, you know, I'm just being perfectly honest. It does kind of hurt when I see brand new channels that come out and they say, it's my very first ASMR video. And I, you know, they've got thousands of views and over 1,000 subscribers in like a month. And I've been at this trying so hard for 6 years now. And it's like, I don't understand, you know, it's like, I don't understand, you know, why I haven't been able to grow it. Why is it not gone, you know, gone there yet? But I don't give up. I keep trying. And I'm going to try to make a video tonight if it's not too loud. I mean, I'm hoping that it won't be. I don't hear any concerts or anything going on yet. So if it's relatively quiet tonight, I'm going to try to make a video. I didn't make one this week because of all the stuff that was going on. Plus, I was kind of letting that collaboration video I did with Linda kind of sit there and hopefully get some views and stuff, you know, before I put up something else. But I was so glad I got to do that with her. Well, thank you. I know I've thought about, I really have. I considered at one point, I was thinking maybe I should just do a video for this channel that's actually been here for 6 years and just as the title, just say my very first ASMR video, just to see what happened. But I can't do that because it's a lie. Maybe I could try that for April Fool's. Yeah, I could maybe try that on April Fool's Day. Just say, it's my very first ASMR video. April Fool's. Yeah, because I want this channel, I want it to be honest. I want it to be real. I don't want it to be, you know, fake subscribers or anything like that, or, you know, or trying to get subscribers by doing things that I don't want to do to get them, you know. I don't know. I have integrity and I'm just going to keep it that way. And it's like, if it takes me another 6 years before I freaking get to 1,000 subscribers, then I'll just wait 6 years more, you know. Oh, well. And now with YouTube starting this stupid ad thing at the end of the videos, it figures they do it now. It's like I'm so close to getting there, and now they're going to start that putting ads at the end of your videos, which is going to screw up the whole ASMR experience. It's just going to screw it up. I just can't believe they're doing that. It's like, thanks. Thanks a lot. But they don't care. Oh, well. But yeah, I can't decide. Like tonight, I was thinking, I have a request to just do a typing video, with keyboard sounds. I thought about doing that, but I haven't painted my nails in so long. And I think that for that, I'm probably ought to paint my nails for it. And so I don't know if I should do that or not. I'm not sure what kind of video I would actually do tonight if I'm able to. So much depends. It's like sometimes I'm like, okay, it's quiet. So I start getting things set up to try to do a video. And then suddenly a concert starts, or the people across the street decide to have a whole bunch of people over and they're out there laughing and screaming. And I'm like, really? Thanks. And I just can't do like Linda, because Linda, she gets up at like 3 a.m. to do her videos, or maybe she gets up earlier than that, because I think she said she starts making videos at like 3 a.m. or something, because that's the only time she has to do it, when it's quiet. I can't do that. There's no way. There's no way. I get up at like 6 a.m. and there's no way I could get up at like 3. I don't think so. That wouldn't work. I love my mornings. It's like I love to get up in the morning when the sun's coming up. I don't like to get up before the sun comes up. There's something depressing about that to me. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if anybody else ever feels like that, but it's like when I get up in the morning, I want the sun to at least be coming up where there's some light outside. But getting up when it's still dark is just kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't like it. Just like I don't want to go to bed if the sun's still up. Because I've had jobs in the past. Years ago, I had like graveyard shift jobs where I would be up working all night long, and then I have to sleep during the day. And I hated that. I just did not like it at all. It was like, it just didn't feel right. Because I would be like going to bed, on my day off or something. I'd be going to bed and the sun would still be up. And I don't know. It just was weird. I don't know. I like certain kinds of routine. That could be part of the autism, though, because, being autistic, it's like we have certain things that we want a certain way, and it has to be that way. And if it's not, then it's like, it's just really difficult to handle and deal with. Change can be hard sometimes. Some things I like to change, and then other things it's like, no, just leave that, please. Don't change this. Well, I can try. I can try to do that. I've done that before, but it wasn't like real close up. I had it was kind of weird. Had a hard time setting the camera up to do it, and it was a long time ago. So I might be able to do it now. I might be able to figure out a way to do it better. Because when I did it before, it was just the camera was kind of farther up, but had it on, painting my nails and stuff. But I could try it. It does help to get requests, because then, it's like that way I don't have to think, well, is somebody going to like this video? Because if somebody requests it, I know at least one person will like it. It's like, well, I know one person will like it because they requested it. But I do want to, well, but that's for the other channel. See, I'm thinking about the other channel now because I'm thinking about, I want to get more skating video, but I got to set up that camera better to where I can get different angles. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I thought it was a cool video, really, because I love the sounds of taking off those wheels and putting them on and stuff. There's something about the sounds that made, because I was noticing it when I was doing that, before I made the video. I was just like, this would be a really good video because the sounds are really tingly and it just was very relaxing to listen to. I loved it. And I love the sound of those laces, lacing up the boots and stuff. That was just really, I don't know, I loved it. It didn't get a lot of views, though. I don't think other people loved it as much as I did, but I enjoyed it. I miss putting on my skates. I should put them on and skate around in here again if I have to. Man, I want to find that place that I dreamed about last night. Wherever it was perfect. It was asphalt. It was like out somewhere. It was weird. It was like the dream. I was outside, but it was kind of nighttime. That was kind of odd. It was nighttime, but it was asphalt. And I just put on my skates and I just started to skate. And it was just, everything about it was perfect. It was perfect. It felt wonderful. I didn't have any problems. I was like comfortable. It was so, oh God. I want to skate so bad. I really wish they'd build a rink here, but they're not going to. I mean, I can't believe they don't have more options for like sport type things, I know. Well, I'm glad you liked it because I thought it was pretty cool too. I really did. I enjoyed making that video because I enjoy changing my wheels out and stuff. I think it's kind of cool to do that. I've got lots of wheels. I'm telling you, I went crazy. I did. I went crazy when I got those skates and I just got like all these wheels. And so I've got tons of wheels now that I never skate on because there's nowhere to skate. It's any dang good. So that's what I need to do is I want to have a day where I don't have anything important to do, where I can just do whatever I want to for the entire day, and to be able to go out and start scoping out some places around here and trying to find a place. I've done it a million times already, but there's probably more places I could look. So I need to find a place that's got somewhere that I can skate. I know they are screaming. I'm looking at them over there. My skates bag is right over there. And I'm looking at my skates just sitting there going, why are we sitting here? We're not fulfilling our purpose in life. We're supposed to be rolling. Rolling. Oh, I need to win the lottery or something. I need to get rich because then I would build my own skating rink and I'd live in it. I would. I think I would just build me a skating rink and then just have a little area off to the side that I could, put a bed and, have like a little kitchen and a bathroom and all that kind of stuff. And just the rest of it just be a rink. And then I could just skate anytime I wanted. Oh, God, I got tingles just thinking about it. Serious. Oh, my God. Man, I tell you. I'm serious. I got goosebumps just thinking that, just thinking those thoughts and just like literally like imagining it. Just imagining it in my mind, I got goosebumps all over. Oh, that would be so great. That's why I wish, I swear, if I could find like some vacant warehouse or something like that that I could actually rent out, that I could afford to live in, I probably would do that. If it was a place that I could actually just, where it had like a big open floor space, I might do that. Seriously, I would highly consider it if I could afford to do it. That would just be, God, that'd be so great. Oh, man. Okay. I can start, once I start thinking about something like that, then I can just like, my mind will just go off in that direction and it'll just stay there because I'm just like, oh God. It's sad because it's like here where I live, there really aren't very many places that actually have a parking lot. And the only places that really do have parking lots are like government type places or whatever. So it's like you can't really go there and use their parking lot. Like, it's just not the same here. So there's just nowhere to go. Because there's a place up the street from here that has a parking lot. And I've never gone in there to look to see what it looks like. But they've got this big gate. And so it's like whenever that place is closed, they've always got the gates closed. So clearly you're not allowed to just go in there, if it's not during business hours. And during business hours, whatever that place is, there's cars, all parked in the parking lot anyway. So there's just nothing around here. Because, so many people here, they ride scooters. So I know, but there's no one here to teach skating. There's nothing. I'm probably the only person in this entire town that even has a pair of skates. I doubt anybody in this entire town has skates besides me. I'm thinking about going back up to that park again. It's been a long time since I've been there. That I was thinking about maybe going there again because I was thinking about there's this area and I don't know if the surface is any good. I mean, I looked at it before, but this was back in the beginning when I was like really at the beginning and scared to skate outside at all. So I didn't skate on it, but I might want to try it again. There's this area in the park that's got this like circular sidewalk around it. And I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it's kind of like this like reddish colored stuff. I don't know if it's concrete, like a reddish colored concrete or something. I don't know what it is. It's kind of a narrow thing, but it had a little bit of some like hilly spots. So I never tried it, but I'd like to try it. I don't know. Yeah. And I will see anywhere I go, anytime I'm going to practice something, I'm going to try to get some video of it for the vlog channel. Just to keep track of any progress at all that I make. I just wish there was something close to here. I mean, that's the thing is like that park has some decent places to skate, but it's so far away. It's like it just takes so long to get there, and it's hard carrying all the stuff I have to carry with me because I have to take a broom so I can, sweep up any rocks and debris and stuff, all that crap. It's hard to do on a bike, but I don't know. I was really disappointed though when I went down to the beach because they've got this big concrete area right. I mean, literally, it's like the concrete. And right when you walk off of the concrete, you're like walking into the sand that leads down to the ocean. Beautiful place to skate. And it's big enough to skate on. But it is so beat up. That thing was horrible. I went down there and I'm like, oh no, I couldn't believe it. It was just trashed. That if they would redo that thing though, oh my God, that would be amazing. That would be an amazing place to skate because you could just skate around and look out at the ocean and everything. Hey, Oscar. Oscar and his poor hair loss. I swear he looks rough. He's still sweet, but he just looks rough. Oh, and poor Lightning. I swear. Um, I don't know if Lightning got stung, whatever you want to call it, by a scorpion or a centipede or something got him. And his whole neck and everything has been all swollen out and just, and of course, he doesn't show up here during the day when I could take him to the vet. He waits. He literally will wait to show up here until he knows the vet is closed and I can't take him. He does it to me every time. It's been like 3 days. I've been watching and waiting for him to show up so I can grab him and take him up to the vet so that they can drain it because that's what they need to do. He's gone through this before. So I know, it's the same thing he's been through before. And I've had a couple other cats that also went through the same thing. I think he's going after a scorpion is what I think it is. Yeah, you're behind again, Green Rose, I think. Because I've been talking about Lightning for quite a while. And it's been a while since I was talking about Oscar. I mean, not like a long time, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably a scorpion that he was going after and the scorpion got him. And it's a mess. It is just terrible. Because it's really bad, swollen, but he knows. I swear that cat knows. He knows that if he's here during the day, I'm going to take him up to the vet and they're going to stick him to try to drain it out and stuff. And he doesn't want to do it. So he waits. He comes sauntering along whenever it's, past business hours. I'm like, thanks. Been watching and waiting for you all day, calling your name, worrying about you, and here you come, acting like, He's so goofy. He's been through a lot, but he seems to be a tough little guy. Going through eye removal surgery and all kinds of stuff. Well, I don't know what to tell you about the buffering. I've done everything I can do. I even had the internet provider try to reroute my signal towards Western Europe in that area. I tried to get it to go that way, and they said they worked on it and they did that, but it hasn't helped anything. So I don't know what else to do. There's really nothing more I can do. I've tried it all, man. So, I don't know. I am using the Wi-Fi though instead of the Ethernet tonight just to try it and see how it works. I guess not very well because usually I use the Ethernet cable, but well, I don't know. I mean, it could be happening with other people too. Maybe they just don't say anything. I mean, it's so disappointing because it's like I do all these speed tests to see how fast the internet is. And I'm telling you, my internet speeds exceed, 4, 5, 600 something megabits per second up and down. I mean, it is really, really fast. But it doesn't matter apparently, because I was talking with someone and they said it depends on where you're streaming to. So even if you have like really fast internet where you are, it doesn't mean it's going to be that fast where it's going. So it's like if I'm streaming to Western Europe or America or something like that, it may not be as that fast. So I don't know. I don't understand any of it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm glad I did get to do this tonight, though. Originally, I had planned, I was wanting to have like some balloons or something, really make it like a party. But after the week I had, I just said, I'll just do the cheesecake. And that'll be it. I figured I ain't going to go to the trouble to try to get balloons or nothing. I don't even know where to get any that would have like helium in them. I mean, there's plenty of places around here that sell balloons, but they're not the helium kind that, will stay up. So I just figured, nah. But I got to work on, I don't know. I gotta get some stuff off of my other laptop to put onto here. I kind of held off a little bit because after having to send back that first laptop that I bought, after I had put all this stuff on there and I was got it all set up and everything with everything that I needed on there and stuff, after doing all of that and then to have to take all of it off to send the dang thing back, I just thought, no, I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to wait, see how things go before I start putting a whole bunch of my stuff on here. I mean, I do still have some stuff on here that I needed to put on, but a lot of stuff I just left alone because I just thought, no, I'm going to wait, make sure. And the HP guy's coming back on Tuesday. He's going to check it again for me. Just make sure everything's working properly. I'm so impressed with those HP people. I really am. It blew me away that they actually sent somebody here. Because I'm serious. I don't know if you saw my vlog video where I was talking about this. You probably didn't. But yeah, I was talking about how, when I was on the phone with HP and they said they would send somebody. I mean, I literally said to the girl, I'm like, I live in a really small town and there is no one here that is going to come and help me. And she was like, give me your address. And I'm like, no one's going to come. And she said, send the address and an email. So I did. And I'm just like, yeah, right. And I couldn't believe it when the phone rang and it was that HP technician saying he was coming here. I couldn't believe it. I don't know, because I'm using the Wi-Fi tonight on the laptop. I'm not plugged in this time. But yeah, you're like way back. Slide it ahead or something. I'm over here talking about all kinds of other stuff now. But but yeah, I was surprised. I was really shocked that the guy called and said he was coming. And then I still wasn't really going to fully believe it until he showed up. And then he did. He actually showed up. And he went in and did what I needed him to do because I needed to update the diagnostics on here because I kept trying to find it on the HP site, the update for it, and the ones that they had were not the right ones. I know. it is good that he showed up. I mean, because I could not find the right download or, the right update or whatever for the diagnostics, because the ones that they had were for Windows 10 and this is a Windows 11. So he came and he put the right one on there and he took the laptop apart and reinstalled my um, RAM and my memory because he was running these tests and apparently something came up in the test that said it needed to be reinstalled. So he like took the thing apart and reinstalled it and put it back together. And I was just like, really? Oh my God. I couldn't believe it. I'm still in shock. And I'm really in shock that he's coming back on Tuesday. Like, oh my Lord, it's a miracle. And it was a miracle that I actually had human beings helping me with the Microsoft stuff. That in itself was like a shocker that they actually and helped me a long time. I had 6 different Microsoft people helping me over 2 days. 2 days. And that was a nightmare because I had already put some things on this laptop, but they had to do a complete clean install of Windows, which meant it wipes everything away, everything, and basically turns the laptop brand new again as if it's never been used. So I lost everything I had done, but hopefully it fixed the problem. So yeah. Well, I probably should get ready to end this and figure out what kind of video I'm going to do. I don't know. I got to be in the mood for it. That's the thing. It's like I don't just make a video just because it's like, well, I need to make this video. Because if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to make it. So I got to try to decide, what am I feeling? What do I really feel like making tonight? But I will write down the nail polish thing. Because I do have a little thing. Well, I did. I don't think I have it now. I think that was on the laptop before we wiped everything off of it again. So I'll have to do it again. I did have a little thing on here that I was saving requests on so that I could refer back to that and say, okay, I have a request for this and this, whatever. And then decide, which one am I in the mood to make. So I'll have to do that again. Make another little list to show what requests are out there. Man. Oscar, meow, meow. His eyes are all glowing. You and your neck. He's such a sweetie. I love him. He's so cute at night, too. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate anybody who's watching this on a replay. And if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Please help me reach my 1,000 subscriber goal that I've had for 6 years. Well, not really, because back when I started, it wasn't 1,000. I think it was more like 500 you had to have. And then they changed it when I got close to that. So let's hope that they don't change it again now that I'm close to 1,000. But anyway, thank you all for being here and for watching and for celebrating with me. And I'm going to be hopefully putting up a new video here soon. If I get one made tonight, I'll put it up tonight because that's the way I like to do it. I like to make my video, edit it, and then upload it. So hopefully if I get one made, I'll have it up in a little while, or it'll be many hours from now. But I'll put it up as soon as possible if I get one made. So anyway, thank you. Oh, Lightning, get off of there. Okay, Lightning just showed up. How's your neck? All right, I guess I'm going to go check on Lightning. And anyway, I look forward to seeing y'all really soon. So have a good one, everybody. Bye.